Yes, people, welcome to Never a Foul. First things first, if you're not a subscriber, then consider doing so. If not, and you are a subscriber and you're here waiting for someone maybe to get cooked or whatever, just like the video. It's real quick, takes what, half a second? But yeah, man, big up to all yourselves. As you can see, we've got a few late panelists and whatnot. But yeah, man, what you man saying? Like, it's a day where hate-alongs didn't exactly go to plan again. And tomorrow, can I even call Man United Tottenham a hate-along? Because I'm hating technically on my own team. It's not even a watch-along. I don't know. What are you man saying?
Man, I am great. I'm great, yeah, but there's something that's just irking me in it, and I know what's gonna happen over the next week is people are gonna be on Twitter. Oh, Cole Palmer's better than Saka on streams. Oh,
no, he's already been better than Cole.
Cole Palmer's better than Saka. Oh, and just everywhere's gonna be Cole Palmer's better than Saka. But then, by the way,
here we go.
I remember so clearly, like it was yesterday. When Saka was on the
positions, by the way.
When Saka was on the come up, people were saying until he does it in the UCL, he can't be talking to these men. So before all you man come chat to me about Cole Palmer, hold up, wait a minute. Slow down.
Hey, Hooks. Did you know that Cole Palmer scored a goal in the UCL before I even got a start?
Whoa. Slow down there now, Joe.
I'm not slowing down. I'm telling you what the facts are.
We have to know because when it was Saka, we had to wait until we did it in the UCL.
He did it in the UCL with City, though.
Whoa.
Yourself, bro.
His top, his top is no longer sky blue, yeah.
Okay, hold on. What are we doing? What are we doing here right now? Like, I've just asked how are you, man? You know, by the way, CB's asked for the.
I'm not gonna lie, in for pain the way he started this.
Bro, Chelsea Cavalry is coming in like Mr. Proper Chelsea said, send me the link. I was like, all right, Mr. CB, Proper Chelsea.
So look,
are you how
I look like look here.
How are you doing?
Look. I'm fine, yeah, until I'm gonna have to sit here and not one Chelsea fan, not two Chelsea fans, but a whole bomber clock, 3 musketeers of Chelsea fans are gonna be.
You could always invite. You could always, if you wanted to. If you want me to, I can invite Henry Wright or Terry Flowers for the backup cavalry. Let me know.
I don't need any backup, bro. Because by the way, I don't even care about the argument. I'll happily sit here and let all of you glaze each other off on why you think Cole Palmer is better than Saka. But by the way, until
I don't know why you brought up that conversation. We didn't even get to talk about it.
Because I know that it's going to happen.
I said, how are you? And he started, no. Cole Palmer is not better than Saka. No.
Okay. My bad for having a personality. Okay, I'm okay, Cass.
All right.
Thank you, Cooks. Thanks you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're okay, bro. I'm glad you're doing well.
Anyways, continue. Continue.
Oh, continue. Oh, I can do it now. I said, no. Okay,
no, because you know what, formalities are important in life. You know, you gotta ask how people are, how are their Saturdays. Someone can say, you know what, I'm having a crappy day, and my team made it better.
Like, no, but you know what? Yeah, I don't actually care about the Saka and Cole Palmer argument for the very reason I don't even think they play in the same position. Like Cole Palmer's not a right winger. Like for me, it's always confused me why people are talking to me about Cole Palmer when they should be talking to Man City about Cole Palmer, because it was Man City that allowed him to leave because Foden was the next in line, innit? but you man for some reason don't want to
Who's
bring
the better
chat.
10, Foden or
Yeah, exactly.
Palmer?
You man don't want to bring the chat to, and I'm baffed because why are you
I'm
bringing?
willing to bring the chat there.
When Saka's not,
I know
I'm very confused.
I know that.
Fans to talk with, and
We
you know
don't-
you can't just end the trio just like that. I mean, he can still play on the right. Cool, he doesn't play on the right, but even so, as a player who is better, and we all know the answer, it's Cole.
But as a baller, so a natural baller. Cole Palmer,
footballer, right?
Cole Palmer is better than Saka as a natural. So if we're talking like technical ability on the ball, naturally, baller, gifted, all of that. Yeah, but there's bare man that are better than Saka if we're talking natural. But the thing is, being a gifted baller and doing what Saka's been able to do while not being a gifted baller, bro. By the way, it's just different, bro. Like, so again, I don't have any beef with Cole Palmer. The only beef I really have.
It sounded like it at first.
The only beef
sounded like it.
Yeah, Saka's not that good, but he's better than Palmer. What the hell was that?
The only beef I really have is it's funny how you want to come chat to me about Palmer now, but you didn't want to chat to me about Palmer in your last game. That's
We didn't need Palmer in the last game.
That's what I'm gonna say.
We didn't need Palmer in the last game, though.
He is
We
better.
had 3 goals.
Always be better.
We still had 1, 2. Like, what do we need Palmer?
But that's what I'm gonna say, innit?
No, but now here's the thing, Hooks, right?
I could have spoken about
my difference. Here's the question that I got for you, right?
You sound like a hater. I can't lie.
Here's the question I got for you, right?
The week before that,
You sound like a hater. I'm not gonna lie. We didn't even mention Palmer. You did.
You did. You were the one that mentioned Palmer, but you.
Yeah, because I know what Chelsea fans are
Palmer.
gonna
We can
do.
do that. We can do that.
Okay. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Because Palmer doesn't. We're now before you were asking Paul. Before you were telling us, oh, we're Palmer FC. Everyone was telling us we're Palmer FC. Now, when other players are contributing on a consistent basis, now it's like, oh, where was Palmer last week? We didn't need Palmer last week.
So, prove me wrong. I said Chelsea fans are going to chat to me about Palmer now.
He had an assist last week, folks. He had an assist last week,
Chat to me about your game. Let's talk about your game.
Our game? By the way, I was proven right today. On Tuesday, I came on the show.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, I came on the show, and I told everybody in the chat we were going to cut these men open. I came on here, and I said it with my chest. We were going to cut these men open. And sure as shit, right after we got scored on, we cut these men open. Plain and simple. Even with the 2 goals being set pieces, we deserved at least 4 goals, if not more.
Wait. Rewind. Because I never watched the Chelsea game in it because it was on the same time as the Arsenal game in it. Did you just say you scored 2 goals from set pieces?
Yeah, free kick and a penalty.
Oh, interesting. Okay, carry on.
I know where you're going with this.
No. Carry on. I just wanted to clarify.
Yo.
Oh, you're gonna clarify what?
I just mean because apparently when my team scores from set pieces, it's not destroying a team. But when you score 2 goals from a set piece,
You know the thing is, you don't get bailed out by set pieces. You don't get bailed out by set pieces. Your goals against City, set pieces.
I'm just saying.
Did you see the goal, Hooks?
I'm just saying.
Did you see the free
kick?
kick?
Did you even see the goal?
You know what? We can't hit on that free kick. That's one of the best free kicks I've seen in a while, bro.
Yeah, top bin. Don't save it.
Free kick. No, Hooks. The free kick was amazing. It was sensational. Like from miles away.
Oh shit, Lavia's in the building. Oh,
he shouldn't even have.
Oh god.
He shouldn't even have gotten that opportunity. He had the audacity to hit it from that far. And
I know. Respect CB, man.
How you lot doing?
Good. How are you?
Well, good day, man. Good day out, man. You know, up the Chelsea every time. Title race is still on.
Come on.
I'm just saying.
Right.
I remember on a stream. Yeah. Remember when I said, what do Chelsea need? I said, we need a manager who can give us structure. The players are there. The talent's there. They're gaining chemistry. What is stopping us from finishing in a proper good position? What is stopping us from outperforming all of these other teams as well? And you lot laughed at me. Laughed. You lot were cackling at me
No.
for what?
Not me.
Now look, what happened? We got a manager.
You mean when your chair broke? That one.
That was in the stream. That one made me vexed. When I was in the stream, I was fuming at that one. But I told you, all we needed was a manager.
No,
with
that's
structure,
you,
and
No,
then
you didn't.
the
You said you
performances
was
we playing.
you said you was 3 players away. You was a left back. Got the left back.
We
You
signed
wanted, but you got
Vega.
one. So you got your one. You said a winger. You end up getting Sancho and Neto.
and Neto.
And your centre back was Tosin.
Oh, I think Tosin was here before.
He wasn't.
thing.
He wasn't.
Was he not?
Nah.
Well, I mean, we're looking better than most other teams. We're gaining more momentum than other teams.
Like
We're
who?
gaining
Name
more
names. Name
chemistry.
names.
When
Name
you say
names.
other teams,
What do you
who
mean
are
name
referring
names?
to?
For starters?
Name names. No,
Look
because
at-
he
look
said
Like
no.
literally
It's
everyone.
Google. Like, you know what it is, CB. I know you would say it, but this guy is from my flesh and blood.
VD,
Yeah.
VD,
This
we're
guy's.
the most-
This
we're
guy. We share the
easily
same
the
blood.
most
I
influential
always will.
outside of
I
maybe
always
Brighton.
drop names. Drop some names, VD.
About what?
You said certain teams.
Yeah,
What do you
who's
mean
the
by that?
certain team?
What do you
I don't-
mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Listen. Right now, we are in better form and we look better. I'm not saying we are better. I know what Arsenal are like.
Oh,
We're better
You
than them.
Can't tell me we are not playing the better football. Yeah, you can't tell me that our chances are
I
way
think we're
How
more.
better
are
than them.
how are you in better
But-
form?
How are we not in better form?
Because
You
we
lot are
scored
struggling.
You got 2
You
wins
lot
in your
are
last
struggling.
5 games.
You lot are fighting for your lives right now. You lot were shook. You lot were shook.
By the
against
way,
City. Shook
by the
against
way,
City.
bro, I'm
You-
Nah, but look, look,
I
look,
refuse.
saying we
I'll
smoked
tell you
balls,
the answer to
didn't.
that.
We
We
I
scored
Brighton,
15
you didn't.
goals in this season. We scored the most goals out of anybody.
Wait, let me
We
ask you a
are
question.
probably
Wait,
the
let me
most
ask you a
scored the
question.
most
Let me
goals
ask you a
out of
question.
anybody.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
That's why we're in the best.
Does the amount of goals you score have anything to do with form?
Yes, because we're in third
Oh,
place.
okay.
Because we're in third place.
No,
You
you're
know the
not.
thing
No,
is
you're
as
not.
well, yeah.
We're one
We are
point
in
off of you. We're 1 point off
We
of
are in
you.
third place, bro.
Okay.
Explain to
We're
me
1
how
point
you're
off
in
of
better
you.
form than my club when I am above you. Please, I am waiting.
I'm
Explain.
telling
Because
you now,
you
yeah.
lack
First,
goals.
listen.
compared to us.
Explain.
You
I'm
got
gonna
1
say
win in your
if
last
we
3
didn't
league
play
games.
City the first game, if we did not
Explain.
play City in our first game, there's a
You
chance.
lost to
Yes,
City, bro. How
say-
are you chatting to me, bro?
we
At
played them
home.
in our first
Your
game
ground.
when we couldn't do anything. We were literally
Your
just
ground.
we were getting to grips. We just had a
At
rough
your
preseason,
ground.
and our first game was against City. What are we meant to do against that? If we were to face them today, right now, say next week, you can't tell me that the result. There is a good chance that the result could twist. Whether it was a win or a draw, you cannot tell me that we won't look better. Remember, you lot played City.
Aye,
Cool,
VD,
you are a man
VD.
down, but they also didn't have a
I'm
Rodri.
saying
Imagine we played them without a
form-wise,
Rodri.
we look better than most teams, bro.
Hey, VD. Look. Yeah.
Do you know what's funny? Yeah, both the
Look.
rivals that are on this panel right now couldn't beat Brighton. That's
Alright,
what I'm
here-
saying. Comfortably,
I'm not gonna lie. Depending on my next 3 games go, yeah. If I don't get what I want, which is a sacking, I like to do this thing where I have to give allegiances, innit? My allegiance will go to Chelsea.
Just like Ellis, United
Alright,
Ellis.
we don't want you.
Don't care. Hey, guess what? Guess what?
Big up,
No.
Hey,
No,
guess
no,
what?
no.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what it is, yeah? I would be the one that's been backing you this summer. How about that, CB? I'll be going hammer and tongue against Monts. So
Yeah,
wait,
Mons has been pressuring.
it's
He's been
me
swinging
versus
from the
Monts
fence.
on this. I don't want the lesser of all the top 6 rivals. Not Tottenham, not Arsenal, not Liverpool, and certainly not City, blood. So Chelsea, you need to do me a favor, fam. Get me out of this mess for 1 more year, blood.
I'm
Yeah,
just,
I don't know about that one.
I'm just
Applicants.
super confused. I don't understand. Right? Like, why have Chelsea just won, but already you're chatting about my club? Chat about your own club, bro.
You started
Like,
it with Cole Palmer.
I'm
You
just
started
saying.
that shit, bro.
No.
I'm just saying
Oh,
we
that
are
just
better
reminded
than
me.
other
You was-
teams.
No.
Don't say no now.
Do you know what made me
Okay.
tune in today?
Okay.
Do you know what made me tune in today? Yeah,
I
I was
forgot
watching.
that.
I jumped on there. I was literally just gonna watch. Yeah, I was literally gonna watch, and I heard bro say, "Oh, you guys can't talk about Palmer because when he
wear
was
blue
Saka,
for the
he said,
badge."
what's he done in the Champions League?" I would like to know what the fuck has Saka done in the Champions League for you to make
That's
that
what I'm
statement.
saying.
Again.
What has he done in the Champions League for you to make that statement?
again, you need to listen to understand, not to respond. Yeah, because you clearly got a problem with listening. Yeah, I said when Saka was on his come up, man were telling me that Saka cannot be compared to certain man because he hasn't done it in the UCL. Now, please explain to me, yeah, when Cole Palmer has kicked ball for Chelsea in the Champions League.
Listen, we
he
have one of
literally
them.
has the trophy.
He has the trophy.
He's won the trophy.
He scored a goal in one of the games I got
How
the
can you say
trophy.
that?
Okay. My bad.
Eddie scored.
Scored one of the
Okay,
games.
okay.
That's what I told him
Saka in
earlier.
the
He didn't
UCL,
wanna
you
go
know they
what?
took
The
two or
fact
two
that you
together.
did that, do you know the fact that you did that? I no longer care. Because if we look at his playing minutes, then we can chat in it. But the fact that you did
what
that,
has Saka
He got a
done
goal
for
though.
you
He
to
got
say
the
this?
he
highest
got a goal
level
in the
of
Champions
shame.
League before Saka did.
That's the highest level of shame.
Why do you keep ignoring that? Everybody else noticing this.
I'm
We're
done. I
saying
don't
he
care.
got a
I
goal
don't
before
care.
Saka in the Champions
Okay,
League.
you
You
might
keep ignoring it.
Yeah, go on.
What
Glaze,
about thing?
Palmer,
What
I'm
about
on
it?
slow.
Say something about it. Say something about
Go
it.
on.
Palmer got a goal before Saka in the Champions League.
Of course he did, because Arsenal were not in the Champions League for how
And
long?
what has Saka done? And what has Saka also done in the
What are we
Champions League? Please
doing?
tell me. Please tell me. What has he done in the Champions
What are
League?
we doing?
What
are we
has he
really
done
doing?
in the Champions League?
What do you mean? What has he done?
You're acting like
Yeah,
it. You're
what?
saying, oh, we can't compare the two, yeah, because you're saying Palmer needs to do more in the Champions League.
No,
What's
I
Saka
said,
done?
again, listen to understand, not to respond. I know you're all super excited right now because Palmer scored 4 goals against Brighton, and you beat Brighton, even though he scored a penalty. So that's what another penalty. And I heard because I didn't watch the game. I heard 2 set pieces, but apparently set pieces were bad when Arsenal scored them. But when you man scored them, oh, they're sick. Yeah,
Bro, what?
Relax.
What am I
can't lie,
hearing?
the
Why
If
is
you
this
see
thing
the
there?
three
Like,
hits,
oh,
bro.
again, yeah.
You
There's
keep on
even a
talking,
Chelsea
you don't
fan
even
in
know what
here.
you're talking
Oh,
about.
why are you, man, trying to force me into beef in your club? I have no qualms. I was
Bro,
the brother.
you walked in
I was
beefing.
the brother that said that Chelsea are gonna finish 3rd before you, man, even made any of your major signings, bro. But now all of a sudden, you, man, are trying to chat to me, bro. I beg.
No, Hooks.
Allow it. Allow
We
it.
said, how are
Man,
you
are
doing
too
today?
gassed right
And you
now.
said
You
Saka's
need to
not
pipe
better
it
than
down.
Palmer's not better than
No,
Saka.
do you know
We
what
asked
it
you
is?
how you were doing
Hooks, I
today.
think you're
and you
twisting
said
the two.
Palmer's
I
not
think
And
better
look,
you're
than
twisting
BT
the
has
two.
already signed the contract. Yeah, if you, man, also want to sign the contract, yeah, I will start watching Chelsea's games and results with the magnifying glass, yeah, and then we can come back on these streams because you man think that the loss. I beg you, man, remember who's coming to Stamford
Alright,
Bridge real soon.
Hooks, listen.
Do you know
you wanna
why
do a bet?
Arsenal fans will forever
Do you
make
want
me
to do a
laugh?
bet? So,
you know who's
do you
coming
want to
to
do a
Stamford
bet?
Bridge
Who gets more GA this season out of Palmer and Saka? I will put money on Palmer. You put money on Saka. This
Who
is
gets
how the
more?
debate started. Who gets more?
No,
Combined.
that's not actually how the debate started, but if that's what we want to say, that's cool. So will it make you happy if we have some bet about who has more GA?
If you want to do it, I don't mind. We could do it. We can run it.
No, because you're the one that brought it up, bro.
Alright,
So I'm trying to figure out, like,
let's run it.
because you say you're not Cole Palmer FC, but you're trying to make bets with me about Cole Palmer.
We're not Cole Palmer FC though.
We're
We're
not.
not.
Though. We're not.
We're not anymore. We were last
Yo,
year.
someone call Hooks his backup, son.
Wait.
Someone call Hooks his
So-
backup, son.
So it's 18 minutes and 25 seconds into the stream, and all I've heard you, man, chat about is Cole Palmer. But you're not Cole Palmer.
Bruv, you brought it up.
Because he's been in
You
your mouth, bro.
brought
His
up
name's in your
Cole
mouth,
Palmer.
bro.
You.
No. But I didn't want to take the conversation
Here's the
any
thing,
further.
yeah.
I just said I know what
You see, you Arsenal fans, yeah, Hooks. You know, you Arsenal fans, you don't understand, yeah, how dense you lot sound. Just the way you lot talk down on Chelsea, our project, everything that's going on, when considering you guys are in a longer trophy drought than us. Your last trophy was in 2020, ours was in 2022. That's for starters.
Under your own
Consider the fact that Palmer in
wasn't
1
part of
year
this
snatched Saka's chain.
Yeah, it wasn't part
He
of this
snatched
project.
his chain. We're about to be in a title race right now. This is what, year 2 of our projects. You're on year 7. Nothing's going on.
Yeah, what happened
You
to,
really
like,
want to talk
stage
to
4
us?
or whatever the hell
It
they were
makes me
saying? What
laugh.
happened to
Like
that?
it's like there's levels to this. There's levels to this. We're walking into a title race normal. I said to you, man, I got laughed at when I said before a ball got kicked this season, I want to win the title because I'm Chelsea. I want to be challenging for the title as a Chelsea fan. I don't care who our manager is, who's on the pitch. Our badge carries us. That's the standards we have. You guys are here celebrating draws against your title contenders. You guys are celebrating finishing second in the league. There's levels to this. Now, you're just trying to do this Saka Palmer stuff. That's over. The only right wing in the world that can talk to a Palmer is Yamal. And he
He's
ain't
better than your
even
mum.
there yet,
He's
if
better
I'm
than your
being
mum.
honest.
He's better than your mum.
He's better than your mum, 100%.
Mo Salah, maybe?
You settle with Garnacho and them, man. You have your head-to-head with Garnacho and all of this type of stuff there. Don't talk to us, please. There's levels. You didn't even beat Brighton. You won your first league game in your last 3 league games. You won your first one today, and it was against Leicester. You needed set pieces again. I'm looking at Saka. He's overhyped. All I look at when I see Saka, I see a black Mason Mount with no Champions League.
Lay off the
All
white.
I see is set piece assists, no open play assists, nothing.
Bro.
Do you know what? I want to quickly say, I think we got this a bit twisted as well. Like this started with Saka and Palmer, and it's not. I don't even think it's a thing Chelsea Arsenal, because I'm not saying one's better. Obviously, Arsenal have like the more defined system, right? I think we got more momentum. I'm not saying like use a lot of shit, but I'm saying because the debate has gone on for too long. Palmer is better than Saka, and I want you to say it. I want you to say, as a player, Palmer is better than Saka. As a goal scorer, as someone, as a playmaker, just as a player in general, Palmer is better and has more of an impact on a team than Saka does. Saka has become he's become a bit of a passenger. He's not better than Declan Rice. He's not better than Erdegaard. He's not better than Saliba. He's not better than Gabriel. Right now, he's not better than Raya. He's like your sixth best man.
Right,
What do you mean? Don't get him started on Saka.
Everything.
Saka when it's crunch time in the season as well.
I can't do unintelligent talk in it. So if you want to be stupid, you can be stupid over there by yourself. Man said he's not better than Raya. By the way, of course he's not better than Raya, because Raya's a goalkeeper. He don't play in goal, bro. What are we even doing?
I'm saying, what you're trying to say is like it's important.
Take Saka out your team.
Do you know what? Obviously, all you men are sharing the same brain cell. This brother here came in sniffing the rocks. I don't know what I want for him.
Whoa,
bare nonsense. This
Wait,
brother in the top that's bare on. I don't know. Are you his wifey or something? Cole Palmer's wifey or something? All I'm hearing man chat about is Cole Palmer. And then you got Joey up top on the fence. They're trying to chime in every here and there, bro.
I'm trying to get my piece, and you guys won't let me get my piece.
You know, hey,
I'm not gonna lie, that's a yellow card. That's a yellow card.
I said he hid.
You guys want to fucking? I'm not sitting on no fucking fence. That's what it is. You don't want to let me talk. I'm just gonna let everybody else talk.
Let me run these. And then we'll get your piece in. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean by that? Saka still ain't done niche in the Champions League. Big up Raphael, bad boy name by the way. Introvert says, not saying that first one. Shooks is rattled but early. Oh man, called you Shooks is rattled early, unprovoked. We both won. That's the mad thing. You'd think that someone lost today. LJ Brown. It's good to see that Chelsea and Arsenal rivalry is naturally coming back to where it used to be in it. LJ Brown, was it me, or does that Justin guy look like Chess? What, Chestnut? What, James Justin? I don't know. I haven't really.
Similar, you know. I see the resemblance.
Yeah, his goal was crazy. Kingsley says, "Calmer boys, Chelsea are doing well. Bit chill, yeah, chilly. Bit chilly. I think he's meant to say. Big up Kingsley. Blaze says Saka no hat tricks, but CP has hat tricks, or Cole Palmer hat trick of hat tricks and slapped a free kick. He don't even practice that Saka. Things Saka hasn't done with all that consistency. Kafka is saying Palmer over Saka, better ball and more GAs. No debate. Blue Blood is saying, forget Saka. What did Arsenal do in UCL? Nothing. And then PD say, you man are also weird. Instead of focusing on Saka Palmer nonsense when both are performing, how about focus on a real stinker merchant, Foden? I mean, to me, don't you fucking dare.
No, he's shit, man.
Don't
he's
you fucking dare.
System player. System player. I
like ballers, innit? I would say that I've done the same thing. I've done the same thing with Saka. Don't you dare.
And stuff.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. That guy's
baller and stuff.
Yeah, how about this? He's better than both them, man. You, man. Like, it depends if you like.
No, he's fucking not.
No, Foden stinks, bro.
No, he's not.
No, if you want to do as a footballer,
I promise you he's lost.
Your argument at the start of this show, as a footballer, as you man were doing, this is what I'm going to go up against. Foden is night and day clear. As a technical baller, if you want to do that, we can run it up. And to be fair, my man's won everything.
He's not more creative than Palmer. He's not a better finisher than Palmer. What does he have over Palmer apart from dribbling?
Technically, he's better.
Dribbling,
he's got better work.
Dribbling. That's it.
He's got better work rate as well. He's a winner as well, just as much as my man. So, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Palmer in this team would have been a winner.
For me, two different players.
Nah, Palmer is better than Thing. He's better than Foden. Looks so lost when he's not in Pep's system. He looks
Foden is
lost at the Euros. Lost.
Everyone looks lost under Southgate, bro.
No.
Yeah,
Everyone
but-
looks lost.
Yeah, Foden hasn't even started a game this year.
Put
Not
Foden in bare of these teams. He
Not
does not.
one game.
If you
I'm
took
not
Foden
trying- I'm
out of
not
City
trying to
and put
hear
him in
that.
United, and you took Palmer out of City and put him in United, Palmer is performing more than
Aye.
Foden. If
Aye,
you
any-
took
put
Foden
anyone-
and put him in
You
Arsenal,
put anyone at United, they look good. It don't matter right now. We
Nah,
got
I'm
shit
telling-
right now.
listen,
Actually, no, how
Chelsea
about this?
don't
Ten Hag would
perform
ruin
half
them.
as well. Chelsea
Ten
don't
Hag would ruin
perform
them.
half as well
Ten Hag would
this
ruin
year,
them, bro.
last year, if we had Foden over Palmer. And it's a
I don't know
fact.
how you man
He
are
doesn't
doing
have
this
as much of an
conversation.
impact. He doesn't.
I
I
don't
just
know,
bro,
man.
like,
Did you see him trying to break down the low block? Lost.
Palmer's creativity gets slept on because he scores
Yeah,
goals.
he's creative. I think he's more creative than Foden, by the way. I do. I agree.
And he's a
I
better
think-
finisher.
So
than-
what is
But
Foden
right
better
now,
at?
but when it comes to dictating play, if you want to put him in an
no,
8,
now you're talking.
you know the
Crazy.
crazy.
dictating
Foden
play,
dictates
trying to
play.
put you can put him in an 8, you can put him in a 10, or put him on the wing. The guy's cold, bro. Don't ever.
Bro, I saw
and
Palmer.
man's
I saw Palmer playing the
man's-
6
He
against
doesn't
Palace
even
in the
start-
second
He's
half.
not even starting for his own team
He's
anymore.
cold.
He's not even
cold.
starting for his own
He's
team
been
anymore.
injured. He's been injured or out for the last how many weeks? He's been out for time. What are we doing? Man's even got a cast on his hand. I don't know what happened there. Maybe Haaland sat on it. But wait, I'm just saying, innit? The guy's cold, innit? I like ballers. The same thing when people try to gang up on Saka last season. I back Saka, bro, because I think he's a baller. It gets too much disrespect for my liking, innit? But obviously,
Man said
To me-
Foden dictates play.
he can
That's
dictate if he
criminal.
wanted to. He can dictate if he wanted to.
He
But
does.
I've seen
if
him-
he
When
wanted
has
to,
he ever
it's not
done
him dictating
You don't need
play,
to. You don't
okay?
need to, but he can easily do it. I see him
Bro,
even when he drops for
bro,
England, he had to try
At
to do it.
this current moment, it like Palmer is so clear of Foden the way that he's playing at the level he's playing. He's so clear.
What
Like,
levels?
have you
Foden plays at the
seen
top
Foden
level.
recently. Have you
Listen,
seen him?
I promise
Look,
you,
Last
I
year, he was
promise
Even
you, yeah,
under
if we had
Southgate,
won something,
even
if we
under
had won something last
Southgate,
year,
Palmer cooked. Even under Southgate,
won something.
you want to give Southgate? It's the Southgate. It's the South. Palmer came in for you guys and was your best player. What are we talking about here? He was your best player coming in for England. What are we talking about here?
Sorry, man. I think all three of them are totally different players. I think you lot not.
Like-
There's no real substance. To be fair, as well, if we're being real, the one that you can kind of compare mostly, in my opinion, anyways, is probably Palmer and Saka because they both consistently play right wing. And the thing is, Foden don't even play in the middle. And when he played in the middle last season, because I'm going to go off of last season, yeah, he went in a 10 and he performed. He actually got them out quite a lot. He was their main man when KDB was out. And that's stepping up for teams that play low block consistently, by the way, against them. And that's a different game, by the way, low blocks. That's what I'm going to say. Palmer has got clutch ability, in my opinion. Foden has got a bit of clutch. I think they all got clutch abilities. But for me, I just think if you're going to compare any of them, it has to be Palmer and Thingy. Because that's the position they play. Foden don't play over there. He gets kept put in on the left wing, where he's pretty much more limited. So
Well,
that's what I'm
Palmer's
going
been
with.
playing in the 10 pretty much since halfway
Palmer's not
through
playing
last
right
year.
wing. He's playing.
Yeah,
the
But that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. If you're
right.
going to
No, no,
compare
no.
it more, so it's over that side, really and realistically,
No,
because
but
he's always coming off
Foden-
the right.
But can
Foden
we
can
all
play in the
ag-
middle
yeah,
and out
but
wide. So can
Even,
Palmer.
even
Saka
today,
don't play in
even
the middle.
today, Palmer. It
That's
says
the work.
today, Palmer Madueke was Palmer was technically deployed in the 10, but if you see it more time, he was hanging off the right hand side. But and Madueke was coming in. Palmer and Jackson's a beast, by the way. I'm just gonna say that now. You man's Maresca's system is nuts. For me, it's a bit,
This is
it's
what
a
I've
bit,
been
it's a
saying.
bit mad.
VD, I've been meaning to ask you, how do you feel about Maresca ball right now? Because I'm not gonna lie, I was someone who was very critical of the Clear Lake, the manager's decision, all of that. But I'm very close to joining Maresca Hive and being a soldier.
You're
You know? I'm
close.
not gonna lie
You're
to
not
you.
in. How are you not in? Do you know what? Yeah, the thing is, as Chelsea fans, we're so used to being spoiled, right? And I think that's the best word to use for Chelsea fans is spoiled. When a manager didn't perform, we'd go and bring in a manager, or when we had Abramovich, we'd go and bring in a manager of a higher, of still the same thing. You know, we were blessed with Jose Mourinho, we were blessed with Ancelotti, like Thomas too. We had so many good managers, and now it's like you have to give a bit of or when you hear these names, and we're going on a different path. When you hear these names like Maresca, obviously the first thing you're going to do is you're going to be cautious because he's not got a name, and we want to get to the top, back to the top as quick as possible. So we need the name, but they took a risk after failing twice, and this time it seems like they've done their due diligence, and it's working. I like Maresca. I was worried at the start that he was going to be too rigid. I didn't think he was going to move. If you heard what Leicester fans were saying about him, about he got found out, he doesn't change his system,
Yeah,
only the
literally, I
right
remember
back
that.
inverts, like the left back will never invert and stuff like this. You're thinking, fuck, we're finished. We got someone that doesn't want to think. It was kind of like Sarri 2.0. We all know how that went. But I'm telling you what, like first game of preseason, everything changed. Everything changed. We were shit in preseason, but you know what? He was showing me stuff. And even as the season's gone on, he's still trying new things and he's still utilizing these players in the way that they should have been utilized last year. And even like the year before, obviously, we don't have the players from when Potter was here and stuff, but I'm very, very, very high on Maresca. I think very highly of him. I think he knows what he's doing with these players. And I think there was something today where Palmer, after an interview, he said, Maresca studied Brighton, saw their weaknesses, and specifically told them how to attack them. And we slot 4 goals past them. Cool, one was a penalty, but we won the penalty, right? Sancho went and won the penalty, is how it is. The free kick, obviously, not really much they could have done. But then the other 2 goals, we sliced through them. We sliced through Wolves. Like, I think I'm very, very high on Maresca. I think
do you know what it is for me? I need to see if he's got the big game genes. Because if that's why I really messed with Poch. I need to see how he does with the big games. Fair enough, Man City, I think we did play them a bit too early into the season. Even when we played them, I think we showed way too much respect than deserved. Because we are still the only team they've kept a clean sheet against this season in the league. So hopefully we got a
we didn't have our wingers.
When's our next big game?
We didn't have Neto.
We got Liverpool first game back from international break, and then I think we've got Arsenal, United as well.
I remember seeing what our November-December period is rough. Like it looks rough. So really and truly, it is make or break. But he's bringing momentum into this team. And do you know also one thing that I didn't like before is players look lazy. Like you'd think, like Madueke, I don't know what Maresca has said to him. His work rate has gone through the roof. Like obviously Palmer, he can have more of a license, but Neto's running, Sancho's running. Everyone's like running for him. They clearly want to play for him. He's saying, if you do not believe into my philosophy, don't play. You ain't got to play. If you don't run, you don't play. And it's clear. Obviously, it's a young squad in it, and you need to be very influential with a young squad. And he's doing that. Our defensive shape's getting a bit better. Everything's like coming in stages with Maresca. It seems like first he was kind of like in the right. We need to focus solely on the build up. Then when we get the build up right, we focus on another bit and then on another bit. And it seems like every single game that goes on, we kind of like build another little structure with something that's missing. So the defensive structure slightly getting better. Obviously we conceding less goals and stuff now. Obviously there's just so many different things with Maresca that I'm liking, and I think I can't lie, man. I think he's the guy. But I can't lie what you did say as well. The big game gene. It could be make or break. It could be make or break. We could sink, but it's also on the players to perform in it. Like it's not solely on him. I think you could tell when a manager got it wrong and when the players are playing shit. So I think it's a mix of both.
Now, one thing that I will say though that's impressed me is his ability to adapt. Because even when it was linked to like when everyone wanted the JDP type of coaches, the De Zerbi's, all of that, and I'm just looking at the fact that one of the main critiques with De Zerbi at the time was no plan B. Same with Leicester fans, that you were saying no plan B, but I'm seeing him sometimes kicking it long. He was getting criticized today, or he's taking Poch's tactics, or because we had 40% possession and we hit them on the break. I like the fact that for me that's Chelsea DNA. I like the fact that we ain't got the ball a lot and we're just hitting teams in transition anyway. But the fact that he's able to adapt that way, I never thought he was going to come and play this type of football in the first place. So I'm impressed. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm impressed, man. It's a shame we didn't get the clean sheets today as well, because I think we didn't really give them anything in terms of goals, like in terms of chances created, and they didn't earn anything. We gave it to them. So it's a shame.
It seems like a lot of
they kind of gave you a goal too, to be fair.
Yeah,
they did.
A couple, yeah, they did. A couple of them they did. So Webster was one of them. That was horrendous.
The high line did cost them. I don't know why they did
sue you. It suited you.
See from the first through ball.
But I said that this was going to happen. I said that this Brighton team, they're a facade of what they.
I've been saying it. I don't give a shit.
They have this high line. If they keep playing the high line and they play against us, in a high line, we're gonna cut right through them. And I said this for all week. I've been saying this. And one thing that I do like about Maresca that you did bring up, CB, and I was worried about it, was can he get through this high press that everybody wants to play? Right? It was the high press, and can we break a low block down? Because next week will be low block. We'll see how we deal with the low block next week. So like for me, these are like the kind of tests that I want to see. I'm not like I was with you in the sense of like not my first choice manager, but I'm gonna give the guy a chance to show me his structure at least. And he's showing me structure. That's all I can ask for. Give me structure at first, and then everything else,
last year,
with the
man.
quality of players we have, will come along with it. As long as you give us
I kind of underestimated the attack, you know, as well. I kind of underestimated it. Honestly, I thought on this Brighton game, I thought you might be a bit, Brighton might turn up a bit. I thought you guys might not be that great. But honestly, your attack is I think your attack is so good.
See, this is what we've been saying.
I don't think I've been rating your attack as much. Like
you're right there, Hooks.
Think about it. Like, look at the way I think you're up. I think they got one of the best attacks in the league, 100%, because they got Cole Palmer. They got you look at that bench. They got a good bench as well. Got Jackson as well, who's been on form. They got Neto. They got a good attack. I can't.
Hey,
doubt
there's
that.
one player up for
man.
criticism. One player up for criticism, yeah, and I've noticed it in this game, and like, don't get me wrong, yeah. One, again, no plaudits, and it gets on my nerves. Vega, bro. Even though he came on, Vega, like, guys, so
Vega quality.
Vega is
so
dope,
quality, bro.
and it won't be a
Cass
matter of time.
been saying 100.
But a matter of time before he solidifies his position. There's one guy that actually pisses me off, yeah, as a player. And he's quite greedy in moments he shouldn't be. And sometimes he's just Madueke, bro. And you know what? And this is probably the best point about having like people that you can drop and fight for their positions. For me, it is Madueke. There was one point he got
should have
in,
been dropped a long time ago.
and he could have either buried it, make sure you bury it. If not, put it across. And I think, if I'm correct, was it Sancho who was just waiting for it, basically? Yeah.
I think
That was Enzo and Jackson.
Yeah, there
Enzo?
was two players.
And you know what? I'll eat my words. Enzo was cold today. No one's gonna say it though. But I would.
I was gonna say it. You know.
No,
We was talking about the
He's gone better as well.
I don't
Enzo
like
was
the
a
guy.
highline killer.
But
He exploited the high line, which
the system's
obviously he has one strength.
No, the system's really
No,
helping
he
him at
has
the moment.
one strength though. We all know his strength is long range passing. If you're playing against a high line, of course he exploited the high line. But if we're talking about control,
100%.
winning his duels, the stuff that we actually
You're right,
need from him as a midfielder, he didn't do it today.
He hates it. By the way, he's
He doesn't like Chelsea. He doesn't like Chelsea prop. He doesn't like Chelsea prop at all.
Nah, you don't like it.
I'm
He was used to
popping
his. He was used to his thing. Listen, Arsenal. We do need to get
Yeah,
Arsenal.
bro, I'm bare
properly, we'll give that.
confused, bro. But by the way, I'm bare confused because there's hella man that's been on these streams that's been slewing your club. Yeah, I beg find the clip where I slew your club in it.
No, I'm not even saying. Do you know what? I didn't even. My whole intention today
I
was
just want
even
you to remember all this talking you're talking in it. I
might have one still. Let me go.
I just want you man to remember in it all this talk that you're doing right now in it.
Listen.
You man are moving like you're on cloud. You man are moving.
I've been getting.
I just wanted to end the debate between Palmer and Saka.
So no. Relax, bro. Relax. Because what I don't want to happen, yeah, is few games down the line. Oh yeah, Chelsea fans not really appearing on streams. Yeah, Chelsea fans when they appear on the streams, they're a bit quiet because, by the way, they've gone like through 2 losses and 3 draws. Like, I want you, man, to come with this same talk throughout the whole Bumper Clark season. That's what I want in it.
But why is your head steaming though, Hooks?
I'm not steaming, bro. I'm calm, bro. I'm here chilling.
I feel like you know the tide is shifted. You clocked out. This is actually a problem.
I told you put the white down, bro. You must be sniffing the white, bro. Put it down.
God forbid. No, never me. I just don't understand.
I think it's Chelsea when Chelsea play those teams with the low block as well. I think that could be where they struggle the most. I think that's the moment when they play against those kind of teams. Like we saw Wolves how they played today. I think Wolves were good attackingly, but the defensive
bare foreplay.
Honestly, they had their chances too.
Let me bring you in. Yeah, by the way, there's someone on this panel that is super jealous right now. Someone on his panel, and he will smile in a sec when he clocks it's about him. Yeah. He said some shit on WhatsApp not that long ago as he was out for an Indian. Yeah. For Indian food, shall I say, because people might interpret that as women or something. So, anyways, he's smiling right now and he's super jealous of Chelsea. He's sick of the prop about Arsenal and 100% about Liverpool. And he certainly hates Spurs. Make sure you smash the like button as well. And we also, if people got channels as well, I beg you change your names and stuff like that in your little so I can actually post out properly. People are better at like YouTubing it when it's right there and then in it. But do smash the like button. His name is Josh.
Hello.
And this guy, Josh, what did you say to me, Josh?
Well, what did I say to you? I said that I'm coming here really, and I'm sick of the mainstream media. I'm sick of fans, but I also love it. Not talking about Aston Villa. Even Sky to this day, they were focused on how Liverpool could go before Liverpool played, and they were talking about City and Arsenal dropping points. Hello, we exist. You know, I know everyone hates us and they don't want us coming into your party, but we're here, right? And I want the same energy coming the way for us because we're about to pave ways, right? Chelsea, you've got a little steam train coming on, and fair play to you. You've won the games you should win. That's how I see Chelsea. You've actually won the games that you should win. I've looked at your fixtures again, and you've won the games you should win. Your time is after this Forest game with your Liverpools, your Arsenals, your Uniteds, and your Aston Villas. That's where I am with that.
Your Aston Villas.
You almost lost to Everton, no?
But let's just remind you, Chelsea fans, like I've had to remind Chez, like I've had to remind Dom, Chelsea have finished 2 seasons in a row below Aston Villa, right?
We finished below everyone.
Do you know what? Let me counteract that. Where did you finish all those seasons before? All those seasons before.
But let's just talk about them when Spurs last won a trophy, when Arsenal last won a European Cup.
So you want to talk
when
about
Arsenal last won a European Cup. Let's talk about now. And this is where I get annoyed at the mainstream media. In a way, I love it because people just keep forgetting Villa. The only way Villa will get spoken about is if we're actually top of the league and we're about 5 points clear, and people go, "Oh shit, Villa are top. When did that happen?"
When is that ever gonna happen?
Hey, Josh, I got a question for you, though, brother. I got a question for you because the way that you're moving, first of all, that shit. That you gotta stop, bro. You gotta really stop for a second, bro. Bro,
they got Ipswich away tomorrow.
Why?
Look at the.
Why is it that
they're serious, you know?
every time we talk about Villa, right? Every time we talk about Villa, we have to bring up one player that consistently comes and saves your fucking skin week after week after week. You won't even give the guy a start. How long is it going to be that you're going to even have this guy? Because you're not going to give this Duran guy a start. Oh, because Ollie Watkins is this savior of Aston Villa. Well, this guy's saving your skin every week. So what is it going to be? You're going to keep playing him for 20 minutes? The 20-year-old Colombian kid, you think you're going to let him keep playing 20 minutes a game? Oh,
I'm telling you now, he's going to push a move in January.
In January,
he's
won't
gone.
have anything left. What happens if you don't have Durant? What happens? What happens?
Or Onana. Onana's bailed him out.
You're literally in a scenario where you're already short players. What happens if you don't have Durant in January? Because that's where it's headed. If you don't give him game time, that's where it's headed. 20 minutes a game is not going to keep that kid around. I promise.
I'm just saying. If they win tomorrow, they could be second. Like Aston Villa, respect. I just think respect Aston Villa. If they win tomorrow,
yeah, it's all fun and games until they don't bring Durant on.
Is that a respect?
Yeah, it's all fun and games.
Fun and games until they don't bring him on.
This is where we're at. This is where we're at. We're clutching now at Villa's squad rotation.
You were trying to sell him all summer. All summer you were trying to sell the guy. What are you talking about clutching at straws? That's the guy you've been trying to sell all summer.
Joey,
he's saving your skin.
Does it work? Does the points? Is it right? And this is why I'm going to go back to Chelsea, Maresca.
It's January, you're going to have him.
business.
After January, you're going to have him. You're going to have him after January.
Hold on. points-driven business. You guys are talking about how cute Maresca ball is. Oh, phase 1, we're playing out through the press. Phase 2, we're interchanging here. All this, right? I don't want to hear the cuteness. I want to hear when you play Arsenal, when you play Liverpool, when you play
You're rooting for that, by the
United,
way.
Villa, all the big boys, Newcastle.
What did you
that
do
you've won
against
ugly.
Arsenal, big
TV,
boy?
I've seen you glow.
What did you do
Liverpool
against the
about
big boys?
yourself
You
winning
didn't do
ugly.
nothing this year.
Come
You
here, man, and
lost.
tell us that it's about winning. I don't
You
care
didn't
if
beat
Villa
no
have
big
to rely on
boys.
John
Who
Duran
are you
coming off
talking
the
about
bench
beating
and
big
scoring
boys?
every
You
week.
didn't beat nobody. You didn't beat nobody, bro.
Just saying, yeah. I
You
want
haven't
to.
beaten
I
anybody
actually
either.
could not believe,
You
we've
haven't
got
beaten
Aston
anybody
Villa,
either, Josh.
man,
You
giving
haven't
it
beaten
large to
anybody.
Chelsea.
Who have
man.
you beaten,
Aston
bro?
Villa.
Honestly,
I
honestly.
Who have you
Do
beaten?
you
You
know
lot,
why? Do you
I
know
tell
why
you,
no one
where-
talks about it? Let me
Who
come
have
out
you
of this.
beaten?
So
Tell
cool.
me. Who have you
You
beaten?
lot played.
So
They
easy.
beat West Ham.
That was
Right,
your
man.
only
Cass, this
challenge.
is what I
Let me
tell
go
you
through it.
about Chelsea.
Let me go through
Say
it.
again,
Right,
mate.
they beat
This
West
is what I tell
Ham.
you about Chelsea fans, man. I'm clocking them all this season.
No.
This is
So
why.
you lot
'Cause
beat
the-
West
the
Ham
fact that
2-1.
the
You
position
lot
of the
beat
league.
West Ham 2-1. What did Chelsea beat them? 3-0.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
Oh
you
no, we're not doing
scraped.
this. Oh god.
You
They
lot
do
lost
it.
to
Oh,
Arsenal.
God.
Fair. We lost to City. Cool. You scraped by versus Leicester 2-1. Cool.
We won 3 points.
2 goals
You
down
just
against
about beat
against
Everton.
Worst team in the
Just
league.
about. Yeah. Cool. But I'm just saying. Look how close you're scraping it by because of John Duran. Yeah. You never had him.
Bro, your
finished.
performances are not
3-1.
worthy of
What
what
did we
type of
beat them?
praise you're asking.
I'm just
for.
saying when it's
That's why
Arsenal,
we're
when it's
getting
Arsenal,
paraded.
when it's Arsenal,
I
they
don't
get
believe
they
Arsenal
get-
deserves
Yeah.
the praise they're getting either.
Who remembers
saying.
who scraped by games? Who
Fair
remembers?
enough, fair enough,
Arsenal
fair enough. I
fucking wish
respect
they
that
scraped by
consistency.
games last year.
I
They would have won the
respect
league.
that.
That's what
respect
we're
that.
saying though. Like it's
I
not
respect
Do you
that.
think,
sustainable.
do you
It's
think
I
your
not
respect that.
football is
It's
sustainable?
sustainable.
Generally, do you think the way you're getting results right now is sustainable?
God
And on top
forbid
of that,
we were
you
getting
ain't even
results
really
like
got
that.
the depth. You've got
Because-
Champions League football coming up. You've literally got Bayern Munich next week. Do you think,
Yeah.
with the Champions League football and the type of football, the lack of depth you guys have, and the type of way you guys
Hold on,
are grinding
pause.
results through
Lack of
super
depth.
subs?
You've just told me that Duran coming off the bench is the reason why we're winning. That's
I
depth.
didn't say that.
That's
That
the
did not
reason
come
why
out
you
of my
bring
mouth.
Ross Barkley off the
That
bench.
didn't come out
That's
of my mouth.
depth.
Man
Ian
said Ross
Matson
Barkley is
coming off the
squad
bench.
That's enough.
That's depth.
Oh no, that
That's
was being
enough.
flexed.
Ian Matson.
Oh,
Oh,
That's being
and
flexed, the squad
Barkley.
depth.
Oh,
That's
Ross
enough.
Barkley, the guy that we sold,
Galacticos, innit?
moved into Luton.
You guys got Galacticos.
It's being
Fuck
flexed the
you.
squad
Please,
depth.
in fact, this is just what I need. I love doing this because it just sort of almost dignifies.
What, it
and put-
motivates
let's
you,
use
yeah?
your
You acting
brains.
like you're running on
Yeah,
the
it
pitch, bro.
motivates me even more that you
You're not
rival
even playing.
fans
What
can
do you mean
absolutely
motivate
shit
you? You're
about
not
my
getting on the
first.
pitch.
You can't, lads. We can't say Villa's quality.
You
Villa's
don't deserve
squad depth
praise.
ain't quality.
That's the point.
We can't say Villa's
You
squad depth
don't
ain't.
deserve it.
If I'm
Bro,
saying
when you're
Chelsea's
using
squad
Ross
depth is
Barkley
good,
as a squad
I'm
depth
saying
option, when we're bringing off and
Hey,
Kunku,
let
Ross
bro
Barkley's
finish.
good, bro. Why are we acting like
Let bro
Ross Barkley
finish.
at Luton wasn't good, bro? Why are we acting like Ross Barkley at Luton wasn't good? We were all lauding him.
do you know what it is? He's one of
now
those
you said
players that
Ross
plays
Barkley's
that look
dead.
good for the mid-table.
What's
I'll
wrong?
teams.
take
What's wrong with you,
Barkley over
Ross
Enzo. I
Barkley's
ain't gonna lie.
dry.
I'll take
No,
Ross
Barkley.
we're
Barkley
not
is
saying
drier
that,
than
bro.
dry.
We're not
Technically,
saying that. We're
it's just in
saying
the mid off.
type
They're at the
of
top of
depth
both of these are
they
top of the
have.
table at the moment. So
Yeah, it's not necessarily a mid off because we're all talking about like.
Nah, it's because Liverpool are just too clear for you guys. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what that's it.
Well, you're too.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's the
Yo,
next
you guys.
ad.
Bro, I'm here. I'm top of
You
the
lot
league.
scraped by as well. You lot just won on a
Please.
penalty. You lot scraped by as well.
Bro, I
Yeah,
got
you
my
guys
win.
straight back to
I got my
You
win.
got one via
Top of
penalty,
the
man. I ain't
league.
trying to hear that.
Top of the
Yo,
league.
if you guys,
you guys
I
keep
hope you're here tomorrow if
struggling.
you guys don't
I'm
win.
here to.
I'm just gonna
I'm
say,
here.
you guys, if you guys slip up against Ipswich tomorrow, I do hope you're here.
Do you know what? Bring the exact same banner one.
I
Bring
do
the
hope
exact
you're
same
here. That's
banner
all I
one.
got to say. I do hope you're here.
I'll be here. We won't slip up, but I'll be here if needed because we won't slip
This
up.
will be
And
the
look,
funniest game.
all I can say is I think a lot. I hope you all agree on this. The league table forms and shapes up about 10 games in, right? 10 games in is my sort of baseline of where are your sort of season heading, okay? And for like people like Everton, 10 games is massive. Are you in that relegation zone? Is that where your season is? And I'm saying this, and this isn't it. I believe 10 games in, if Aston Villa in that top 4, that's where we'll finish. And that's all I'm going to say on that. I think that's where it shapes us. 10 games in for me is massive. So we're 6 games in now. After we play tomorrow, 4 more. We've got a few tricky fixtures.
I think it's a bit
Oh
more.
yeah, after next month.
No,
I'm
but
looking
you
at-
know,
I'm looking at
you can't.
fixtures.
You're saying that knowing that
And
you've got. You've
I'm
had
looking at your
favourable
fixtures. I think
though.
you need to play. play. I think you need to play like you need to prove yourself against one of the top 6 again, big 6 again. Like I'm
Son-
you guys got United, I swear, at home. But honestly, I need to see you away from home against one of those big 6 teams. Honestly, and United is not like
But
it's not
remember
enough.
what I
It's not
said
enough
about
for you guys.
Chelsea?
Yeah.
I said Chelsea won the games, and this is where I'm trying to put realism on it. I said for me, Chelsea have won the games I expected Chelsea to win, right?
But haven't
Your
we?
West Ham, your Bournemouth, and I think that's fair to say. Apart from Man
I
City,
agree.
didn't expect to win it.
That's
Okay.
fair.
The same for Villa. We have won every opponent, whether we've scraped by or not, every opponent that we've come up against, where we were expected to win, we've won. Okay.
Yes.
And that is the matter of the fact. Okay. And so that's what I'm talking about. So,
Okay,
yes,
but Josh, okay, here's the thing. If you want praise, right? If you want praise early in the season, especially.
I want respect.
Okay, fair. If you want respect early in the season, your performances have to match the level of play that you're the level of points that you're putting out. At this current moment, it's not the case. It's not, bro. You're coming out of these games at the end of these games with a Duran screamer for a goal to give you 3 points rather than it being a draw or a loss. Like that's the reason why you're not getting your respect yet. You want your respect, sure, but
Bro, I think you guys beat Bayern. You guys beat Bayern. I think you guys get respect there. You guys beat Bayern. I think
Duran has been a bigger talking point than Villa as a
You
whole.
went a bit off there. You went a bit off there, innit? Because, like, by the way, if there's a team that you can say is not playing well, but they're still managing to swing at the levels of all the teams that are playing well, doesn't that indicate that when they start playing well, that they go up another level? Like,
not
necessarily. So why wouldn't you give respect to a team that can
not necessarily
still get
come from behind?
Not
twice,
necessarily.
behind
What
twice.
if they never hit that
100%.
level, bro? What if
like,
they never hit that
all I
level?
know is
They have so many more games coming up, right?
Do you know what
so
this is?
many more games, right? And so many more.
I call this the Tottenham syndrome. I feel
like early in the season, you meant to do that. You're not meant to be the best. Yeah, go on.
Because you're playing well, you're trying to talk down on other teams because you're playing pretty football, innit?
Nah, bro.
But football's not just about playing pretty football.
We can't have no chest just because we win games. Because now we're winning games.
They've got Unai Emery. Of course they're not going to.
We don't have to, like, other teams don't have to.
We're not allowed to talk at all because all almighty Arsenal fans say that they've been in the title race for 2 years. Because now we're winning games, bro. They have the authority to tell us how we can talk.
You're projecting, bro.
Thank you, Hooks.
You're projecting,
I appreciate your authority.
You're projecting, bro. There's no authority. I'm just saying that football's a lot deeper than just playing pretty football, bro. Like, me personally.
No, to you.
No. I mean, in general, football's deeper than just playing
pretty football. What he's saying is true,
I remember when Arsenal were playing pretty football, but we couldn't grind out the wins. Like, there's other elements of football than just playing pretty football, bro. Like, and that's what I'm like. Not every team.
Okay.
By the way, Chelsea should know this because
that's what I'm saying. That's why I agree.
We have to grind it out versus Bournemouth.
I agree with you, bro. Because our DNA.
I mean, but we did grind out a performance.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Part the boss, two passes and was in on goal. I know what it is. I don't care about pretty football. It's about results. I agree with that.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is, I don't believe that Villa have the squad depth to sustain Champions League football and compete for the top level of the league.
Why? How many times have you watched us this season? Because I'll sit here and say I haven't watched Chelsea enough to make comments. All I've said is Chelsea have won what they have. Too many people talk shit about Villa and don't watch any of their games. You couldn't even name 5 of our subs. And that's what pees me off, is that people come in chess. I'm not going to sit and say I've watched Chelsea. That's what I said. I said, on paper, Chelsea have won the games they have, which I've expected them to. But don't talk to me about squad depth when the last 3 or 4 games, our bench has been the game changers. Our bench has won us games because we've come from behind.
Exactly.
Barkley, Ian Matson, John Duran, and one other who comes on, whether it's a Jacob Ramsey or whatnot, is very good 4 substitutes to use in a Premier League football game. Guess what? In Champions League, we went away to play on a plastic pitch in our first ever game where they absolutely peppered it with water. It was a really dodgy first 20 minutes. We rotated the squad a bit. We came through. So we won our Champions League game midweek away on a plastic pitch again, which even Pep Guardiola said City.
Who did you play?
We played Young Boys. It was a disgrace of a game on a plastic pitch. First ever game. Disgrace. You got
Nah,
to play the
this is
biggest
what
game.
I'm
We can't even laugh,
You're
man. We
gonna
got
get
Gent next
You
week.
can't
We
laugh
even
at it like
laugh.
you ain't playing. You
We
play
got-
conference.
we got
You
Gent.
lot playing conference.
Gent and Noah's Ark.
What are you
We got
doing?
Gent and Noah's
You can't
Ark.
laugh
You
at
got
that.
Bayern Munich
Can't
next
even lie.
week, yeah? Do you think you
People
have the
want to
depth?
say
Because we're talking about depth. Do you think you have the depth to rotate your squad and compete against Bayern
we still
Munich
don't
next
have
week?
Pyro Mings and Kamara back yet. People are sleeping on us too hard, and you're going to laugh at that. But it's about depth. It's about depth. Unai Emery, right? And again, the best teams in the Premier League go on to win the season when they play the same consistent 11, where you can. It is facts. If you teams who rarely change their starting 11, who make tweaks every now and then, use the less players, go on to win the league. Leicester City was a prime example, even in there. If you go to the data, they had the least amount of changes. City and Arsenal have been competing because their squad is always the same 11, right? Unai Emery is obsessed. Unai Emery is obsessed with playing the same starting 11, okay? Because he's seeing the models at other clubs, okay? So the depth for me is when we go and play these cup competitions, which, by the way, we passed our first one. We didn't have a European hangover. We went into Champions League. We won. We've done that. We've gone and played a Carabao Cup game in an awful away game at Wickham. We've rotated. We've come through. We're not playing well, but we're using our depth. So please watch Villa. Please see what we've got going on there before commenting on us. And that's where mainstream media and Sky are so freaking lazy. Lazy.
100%,
Anyways, by the way, I don't know how it works on any of you lot's channels or if you lot run channels, but there's been 1,000 people in the stream pretty much all the time, and all the streaming has been like 350 likes. What do you think about that, CB? What do you think about that?
Kind of wild, still.
Kind of wild, isn't it? What do you think about that, Hooks?
That's a disgrace.
Boy, it sounds like some people need to start paying their rent, man. You
It
can't be-
sounds like no, it sounds like Man United. Hurry up! What you lot doing? Do you want to get stacked like 10 Arc too?
Boy.
Anyways, Blaze says, so how does Cole Palmer have more goals than in finals in Foden? If we're going to talk about that, I'm not going to lie, bro. The guy's got multiple
even
leagues
know
and
that.
stuff like that.
Crazy.
I wouldn't really have that chat. Personally, not yet. Anyways, because you had a final last year and you didn't score.
That's not the only final he scored in. That's
Yeah,
his
but it's
third
not.
final.
It's not the point. The point is when you don't chat to a man that's got multiple trophies. Really, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't have
Josh,
that.
you want to put a friendly wager on
Player
the
for
game?
player.
We got a
Josh,
game. We got a
Josh,
game next month, Josh. You want to put a friendly wager on it, brother? I'm more than
Easy,
happy to put
easy.
some money on my team.
Blaze
We
says,
gotta get
Josh. To be fair, Josh does not. Josh, don't you say Chelsea won't make top 8? So you didn't know the winnable we had back then, but when we win, you say they're easy now. Bro said Villa clears us.
I haven't said that, but I don't think I didn't have them top 8. I didn't have them top 6. Was my early season predictions. I didn't have them in the top 6. That's fair to
The
say.
better manager Unai or Maresca right now. It's Unai, bro.
Unai got the history.
Yeah, and he's got and not being funny, if he wins tomorrow, which
And
is
more
more likely against Ipswich, then he's got more points too. Emmanuel, if you want to have that chat, Calafiori and Martinelli are cooking on the left. I was gonna say that. Good segue as it goes to Arsenal. What are you saying, Hawks? Scraping by?
Nah, man. We
What do you mean, nah? He did.
We actually dominated.
Say nah. You literally did. What the frick? You scored in the 96th. You scored like in the 96th minute. You did.
We dominated that game, bro. Like,
Don't lie, you were sweating, man.
it wasn't
Because they
even
were
a-
hoping
it
for the
wasn't-
draw.
bro, it wasn't even a. It wasn't even a play for the like. Literally, we was dominating them from minute 1 all the way to minute whenever it ended, 95 or whatever it was. Like, we dominated these. Like, we was having hella chances, bro. Saka created like 8 chances in the game, bro. Like, just him alone. Like, we was constantly on these man's neck. Yeah. Then what happened? Yeah, from being in a completely comfortable position at halftime, they get a silly free kick, silly deflection that I don't think anyone's goalkeeper really saves. First goal goes in. Cool. And then Justin James, the way his name is James Justin, scored an absolute
incredible goal.
That was unbelievable.
No,
It was a bit of a freak goal, I can't lie.
And then after
they were giving you chances to score. They were literally giving you chances to score.
But this is the thing.
Keep on giving it away.
But this is the thing. You can't say that we was playing for the draw and then just said that we was given bare chances, bro. We was
no. I said they were playing for the draw. I said they were playing for the draw.
Oh, they were playing for the draw. Of course, they were playing for the draw.
I want to give Arsenal a bit of credit quickly. Wait, to be fair, to be fair, obviously we say like Arsenal scored from set pieces or whatever, but like in this game specifically, both of Leicester's goals, like they were kind of freak goals. I mean, what was the first one? Like a deflection in it, and obviously Raya couldn't do anything about it. And then the second one, probably goal of the season. Let's be honest, goal of the season.
Yeah.
So obviously,
One of the goals of
like
the season. At least.
Arsenal deserve to win, and we can't bash them for that. But Hooks, do you? I want to quickly. Do you think your levels just out of these games slightly dropped? You don't look as defensively. You lot look unbelievable. Honestly, genuinely, probably the best defensive team in the defensive setup in the world. But do you think your
I'll say that's
levels just out of the slight thing have dropped just a tiny bit? Because
Well, I think
it
Liverpool
seems
got
like
better
it seems
Like,
like
no,
set
I don't.
pieces
The
are
thing
kind
is,
of-
yeah, I don't.
And they don't play defensive football like that either.
To answer your question, I don't think
lied.
that our levels dropped. Like we're actually just doing very similar to what happened last season. At the start, we just started slow. People were like, "Oh, what's going on with Arsenal?" The season before they came out blasting, and then out of nowhere, everybody saw Wagwan when we decided to turn up. So this is why.
Who have you had this? Who have you had at the start? Just to remind you've had Man City already. Just to
Man
remind
City
that Aston Villa
Tottenham
away.
and Aston Villa away, bro.
Yeah, you got to recognize that.
Yeah,
little
they had a
part.
tough group. They had a tough.
That's good content.
Nobody here has had harder fixtures than Arsenal, and we came out unscathed.
What do you mean? We have a hard fixture every week. We got Ten Hag in charge. That's a fixture.
We came out unscathed. We came out unscathed. But this is the thing, because obviously, I'm not in the part in my club's project here where I'm bare like, oh, I need that super pretty attacking football, or I need bare goals a game. I'm not at that point. I already seen that. I've seen what happens. The players die out. the players die out towards the latter part of the season. What I want to see is professional performances. I want to see us grind out games. I want to see us be in positions where we could drop points, but still fight until the end and get it over the line, because that's the level that we're at. We should be beating Leicester. Yeah, Leicester came back. However it was, they came back. So it's on Arsenal to show that, you're the bigger team and your level's above this. Go and get the win. And that's what we did. There's been bare times in the past in my life where Arsenal would have drew that game. Arsenal might have even lost that game.
I hope.
From being 2-0 up to being 2-2, Arsenal could have lost that game. Arsenal of years ago. So I know the level that my club is at, innit? This is why when man are chatting about all these foolish things.
So then, do you feel like you've made progress though? Because this is, as every season goes by, you naturally want to improve. You finished second twice. Do you feel like you've made the necessary steps as a team to now win the title?
Yeah. I think, yeah. So when the season started, yeah, so I'm still vexed with the transfer window, innit? Because I do think that we could have done a lot better in the transfer window, innit? But one thing that I'm starting to realize is the players that are now coming back into the team are having an impact. So now I'm sitting here thinking, when Marino finally comes in, what is that? What's the changes going to look like? What is the team going to look like when Marino comes in, innit? So look, Calafiori, he's been bedded into the team now, bro. This guy, yeah, for him not being in an attacking position, he that damn sure has upgraded our attack. He's a defender. Like this brother, I don't know if you watched the game. If you haven't watched the game, go back and watch it and just watch how this guy plays, bro. Like this guy, loose cannon, bro. Loose cannon, bro. I see him tackling their defenders, bro. You're the left back. Why are you over there tackling their defenders, bro? You're high up.
I liked him. Honestly, I liked him. Honestly, in that first half, I liked him. Honestly, I liked him.
Bro,
if you guys,
he's looking like a player. So this is the thing. The thing is, yeah, I don't need to worry about where Arsenal is at game week 6, because I already know through past experience of flying high, game week 6 don't matter, because you can still not win the league. But when matters, is when you hit the March-April time. That's when I'm gonna start looking at, okay, like Arsenal's performances, because it's at that point where the performances need to marry up with the result, innit? So right now, I'm just baking. I'm just chilling. I'm happy I got my W. I did my TikTok video. I was smiling. You know what I mean? A lot of men are chatting to me like I lost this game week, bro. It's
No.
crazy.
I was just curious though, because early in the game there was a lot of like really clear missed chances. Don't you think that like in other games against teams like a Liverpool or even even us or Tot, like don't you think those type of chances, like missed chances, are gonna like hinder you in the future at all? Because like I knew that there was a few Arsenal fans just like watching like live streams back, just catching like troops and shit, that they were just pissed at like Havertz and all the missed chances that were happening early on in the game. Like, don't you think those chances may come back and haunt you? Like the lack of clinicalness, because you guys are scoring a lot of goals from corners, which I personally, from a Chelsea fan, I can't hate on because we did that for years, right? So like, but there is a point in the season when that doesn't happen and you do end up, and it's not sustainable to win a
100%.
title without it. Without, like, what happens if you go a game without a set piece goal? What happens then if you're not clinical? Like, is that a worry at all for you guys at all? Because like,
I mean, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying in it, but like, there's nothing that I can do about it right now. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I've known for, like, we as a fan base, so Arsenal as a fan base, have known for a very long time that we lack players that are clinical. Like the player that you could bet like 9 times out of 10 when he's in
Trossard's been very
going in the back of the net. Like,
too.
do you know what I mean? It's been a long time since Arsenal's had that in it. So for me, yeah, I hear it and I understand why a lot of people are concerned in it, but there's nothing that can be done about it. This is our bed. We have to lie in our bed. We make that. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's on the players to show that, okay, you've missed a few chances, but just get one of them in, and that's what we did. So the only time
you had plenty of chances too.
Is when that doesn't happen. Because look, yeah, let's have it right. Yeah. You Chelsea man know that lyric, yeah. By the way, yeah.
We don't claim him, man. We don't claim him.
By the way, yeah,
AI,
everybody misses chances, bro. Everybody.
No,
misses
Oh
chances.
yeah, I know about that.
Every
I know
team
about
misses
that.
chances, bro. But man, chat to me like Arsenal's the
chances
only
at the
team in the
final.
league that's missing.
No. That's not what I'm saying, Hooks. That's not what I'm saying.
No. I'm saying the general consensus. I'm not saying you specifically.
Okay. I just want to make sure that you know that that's not how I'm putting it, because like personally, the way I'm putting it is like we know how Martinelli's form has been. We know how, and kudos to him for scoring today, by the way. Like, and we know how Kai Havertz can be, and if Saka's not like up to his full fitness and have everybody around him, he's been more creating than scoring recently. Just from like the eye of the last few games, he's been putting more chances in the box rather than shooting at net, is the way that I've seen him. So it's like. So like that's where I just want to, like, I just have questions there. But like heck, you guys are scoring. If you guys score a header every single game, then
What's this cameo? What's the Nwaneri, man? Talk about Nwaneri.
Yeah, don't worry, we're gonna get to it.
Oh,
by the way, if you haven't seen Nwaneri, his cameo when he came on, by the way, it brought me so much joy, so much life, so much happiness, so much excitement. This guy is an absolute baller. Like literally, he came on, man got the ball, one little touch, run down, clatted it immediately, shot on target. Man said came on, cool. I understand the assignment. Yo, he is a G. Yo, one time, where someone passed the ball to you, man, quick slide, tried to run on. Obviously, he got fouled, but yeah, he is what Arsenal. I wanted him to start, and when he came on, I saw why I wanted him to start. Like, he's so direct, he's so confident on the ball, he's got the technical ability. Why the
face, CB?
Like, because he's upset because Nwaneri, Chelsea tried to grab him. He said, nah, man, I want to go over them side.
No, I don't care about that. It's just killing me. Like, they finally got a little like academy player and they just don't know how to act. Like, it just makes me laugh, man. My
academy player has been carrying my club on his back for like the last 4 or 5 years, bro. What do you mean?
That's nice. That's cute, isn't it? He ain't won nothing.
That's cute.
Like, my academy players have a picture 5-man deep with a Champions League trophy. They
Let's
all
not.
can
Okay.
contribute.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No.
So
Don't
you
forget the
telling me,
Super
like,
Cup
when
as
you
well.
talking about Nwaneri cameos, like, I
okay.
don't care, bro. We got
Okay.
Josh Achepong chilling, Tyree George chilling.
All right, this is
We can
cute.
do this. We just
This is
don't
cute.
care.
This is so cute. We've had an academy graduate in our team for over 80 years, blood, in match day, every single match day. But let's not do the hype because I'll just bring.
Well, who's that? Rashford?
No, don't talk about
Oh, matter. Our teams have had academy graduates over 80 years. That is what you call heritage. No matter what it is, what era. You man can't say the same. Anyway,
like CB just said, we have a picture of
heritage
with the Champions League trophy.
Heritage.
That's what I'm saying. Like we've been there. We've done the academy stuff. I don't care anymore,
Aye,
bro.
brother.
Like,
yeah, maybe during your lifetime, not before. Anyways, just saying, innit? You can't win this battle with me. I'm not gonna lie. But what's it called? Moving on from Arsenal, I see you drop points. No Rodri, no game. But today, can you blame today really on having no Rodri? Let's keep it about.
I can't like Gondwan.
I think it could. I think it could kind of. You know. I think it could kind of. If you understand
today, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. If Rodri was there, it might have been a different story.
Gundogan don't look like the same person.
These lot,
Gundogan was playing for Newcastle.
No Rodri. That's a City without like that's not a City, bro. That is literally not City. No KDB, no Rodri. That is like that. Does that feel like they can even be in? Could they win the league? Can they win the league with that team if they have the whole season? No KDB.
So you saying you're a contender now? Yeah, you're winning the league then, yeah.
I think Hooks is Arsenal gonna win the league now. I think like this.
What about your team? No. Wait. What about your team? What about your team? You said you got the best defense in the league. You agreed with me. Go on.
I have one of the best defenses in the league. Yes, I agree with you.
You don't think you can win the league?
I think Hooks is not the best
defense.
I think Hooks' defense is better. I think Hooks' defense, Arsenal defense is better. Sorry, but my thing is Arsenal today should have showed you why Arsenal are the favorites for this league. Arsenal are the clear favorites for this league, honestly.
No, I don't think they are at the moment.
I don't think
you forget how inevitable Pep
No,
Guardiola
it's not Arsenal glaze. It's about City, bro. It's about City. Like, look what they're doing, bro. I feel it's like they have nothing. I feel like their midfield ain't the same. I feel like their midfield ain't the same anymore. Honestly.
So you think Liverpool?
They're good, but look at like I'm looking at their midfield thinking. I'm not scared anymore. I'm not really that scared anymore, honestly.
I think this year is going to be a lot more tighter. I think it's going to be tight at the top.
This season's going to be like 13-14, where it's just
it's mad. Yeah,
it's going to be all three of us. I agree. We're going to be up there.
Not Villa.
Addison as well.
Chill now. Chill, Chelsea.
Nah, we're gonna be in the race.
Chelsea trying to get in the fight.
Chelsea fans,
Chelsea
You know what?
We might not win it. We're finishing above Liverpool. Don't chat.
Let them sleep. Let them keep sleeping.
You not finishing. You think you're not finishing above us? Come on, calm it
We're
down.
finishing above you.
Please.
I've got a bet with Monts. We're finishing above you.
Listen. I think Liverpool's gonna be up there. I think Arsenal are gonna finish top. I think City. You could put us with City right now. That's what I think. Us and City are gonna be fighting for second or third place. Honestly, I think Arsenal are gonna win the league. I think it's gonna be close. I think Arsenal are gonna win the league now.
No, we will see whether Arsenal win the league in January. If they sign someone in January, they won the league.
Did you not watch the game earlier though? Did you watch it? Did everyone here watch it? Because I did.
I was watching Chelsea. I tuned in when I see the
Man City game.
Yeah. I tuned in like
because you know, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, as much as we say City were this and that, they didn't. There's a lackluster up front in it, but you have to probably give credit to Dan Burn and Shaw for doing that. But Trippier played out of his skin. I thought Lewis Hall had a sick game. Harvey Barnes was making some good runs, enough good runs. I think the right-hand side, Murphy, was the one that was lackluster, but Joe Linton and Bruno Gomes, for me, they turned up. I'm not going to lie. They made it, the physicality, they turned up for Newcastle today, innit? They ran today. They ran their socks off today, innit? And they weren't mad defensive either. That's what I meant to do. They weren't mad defensive. They kept pinging it to the Lions, innit? And Vardio, if it wasn't for Vardio, City could have been in trouble today. I'm not going to lie. That guy's sick. Vardio is sick.
Did he dive, though? My thing is, did he dive? Did he dive though? That's the whole thing. Did he dive?
No, I thought Gordon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no, he
yeah,
dived.
yeah, yeah.
He dived.
No,
he
he
100%
didn't. He
dived.
didn't. So basically,
He
me and
dived, he
even
dived.
Daps agree with me. If there was the last angle they showed on the replay, the right hand that was tucked in with Edison caught him. It was tucked more inside his body. He caught him. I thought he dived. It looked like a dive. He
But do you
definitely
feel
went
like-
down for a lot soft, but that's like saying Jota. Jota went down soft today. Same shit, but it was around. It was more
Yeah.
bait because it was around. It was obviously. It's
I
still a
think
penalty.
it was. I think
It's
it
still
was
a penalty. It's still a penalty, but he
soft.
definitely made a theatric out of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, but it's still a penalty.
Yeah.
Regardless,
So Justin
don't
does
do
what
that.
he does best, bro. He did that against Newcastle
Game
as
is
well.
gone.
Like,
Game is gone.
I disagreed with Daps in it. I thought straight after Walker took out Joe Lennon.
Yeah.
That's trying to
Yeah,
tell me
that was a pen, bro.
yeah, that one is
That was
crazy.
a
That was
penalty.
crazy.
That
I don't know
one
how
was
they
bad.
never looked at that one.
He doesn't
Yeah,
make up
yeah,
for
yeah.
it.
But yeah, man. Bar that last super chat, Manuel says Ars and City are the only teams that not have lost a game yet. So much
Can't
for
agree
Forest,
with that.
unbeaten. They're beaten now. But against Fulham, Fulham, fair play. Has anyone got anything coming up, by the way? And shout out anything you want to shout out.
Can we
anything?
do predictions for tomorrow's game quick?
What do you want, my heart or my head?
Have you guys
Yeah.
already talked about Liverpool, bro?
Let's
My
do
head.
your head.
Bro,
Pause.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You asked
So-
for it.
logic tells me logic tells me never rely on Spurs. So on that notice, United probably win tomorrow. My heart wants United loss because I fucking can't stand this manager.
No. See,
I've checked.
stuff like
I've
that,
checked
yeah,
out. I've checked out. No, this only
you
happens.
can't do that though.
I can.
You're letting your
can.
agenda.
No, it's not my agenda. It's not my agenda.
Your love for the
Bro,
club.
I'm considered one of the more positive United fans on this fucking content creation thing. Yeah, last time I went across like this was Ollie, and we got beat by Watford, spanked by Watford, and lost. Yeah, and he got sacked. For the great of good, it's got to the point now. I've checked out already, and I've had enough, bro. He needs to go.
Can't do this one.
I can do it, and guess what? I am going to do it. So tomorrow, I'm not going to celebrate Tottenham scoring. By the way, I'm not going to do that. But I want him to
what's
go.
that
He
other
needs to go.
Are you
He
lying?
needs
What's
to
that
go.
other
I
account
think
that's
this
wearing a
season-
Chelsea shirt?
Jump on your
I think he's gonna save his job again.
To
He's
save
gonna
the
save his job
season,
again.
to save our season, he needs to go tomorrow. 3-0 and please. Put me out of
That's
misery.
crazy. That's
Put
crazy.
me
That's
out of
crazy.
misery. Because you ain't getting past Villa
Aye.
and away anyways.
If this was a Chelsea fan right now, my head was hot. See,
If you know Ten Hag, he's gonna save his job tomorrow.
I knew that
He's gonna
that
save his job
question
tomorrow.
was the right question
Done.
for the end.
because
I'm
for
not-
me, when I remember when everyone was doing the put out stuff and they were doing this, the last couple games of the season when we was trying to push for Europa League, everyone was like,
Never me,
no,
bro. I wanted
we
top
need to
four.
lose. We need
But
to
that's
lose,
at the
rooting for
end.
other
That's
teams.
at the end,
That
though.
shit was pissing me
No, but
off.
that's at the end. That's at the end. And you want to salvage
at
what
the
you can
start,
salvage
yeah.
for the next season in hope that your board is clued up enough to say you're not good enough. Get out. Right now, it's game week 6, and I've had enough. The football's dire, and I actually believe United's actually got a good enough squad to do stuff in it. As much as I was only saying 2 weeks ago, I can't really believe people want us to lose. Like I can't ever bring it myself realistically until I've had enough for me to want to lose so I can get someone out. This
My
board
thing
has
is,
got.
you guys think Van Nistelrooy would be a better manager?
It's not the point. I don't want him as a permanent, but United need to plan for whoever it may be for the future. And right
Oh, yeah.
now, if
Oli
you wait,
said he'd
till-
come back.
if you wait,
Oli did say
Reds
he'd
must
come
be
back.
seething.
by the way, yeah, fuck them. But what's it called? Yeah, game week 10, 11. I don't want to be in a position where United's on like 15 points, we're like 10th or 8th, 9th, or something like that. Yeah, and I'm wondering if I'm gonna go away to an Ipswich. I'm wondering if I'm fucking winning. Why do I wonder that? Why do I have
No,
to
but
think
bro,
I'm going to win? Fuck
Look,
that.
you're still in the
Get
Europa League.
rid.
You're still in the
Megamind.
Europa League.
Why
You're the holders of
Megamind?
the
No
FA Cup is
ideas,
still
fam.
there.
Stolen
League Cup
head
is
top.
still there. Europa League
Fucking
is still
Xavier
there.
from X-Men, and he can't read the next man's mind because he's clueless as shit, fam.
All right.
Look,
Listen,
I'm telling you, you're still
sometimes you don't get the right
for
board
every
manager from the
trophy.
Netherlands.
Nah, do you
Sometimes
know
What
what
are
you
you
it is
get
doing?
the
with
right
old
Manager
managers
out,
though?
manager out, and you're still
No,
in
listen,
contention
sometimes
for
you
the
don't get
trophy.
No more.
Look at
I don't
Slot's
care
head.
if Ruud does well. If Ruud does well, I don't care. No more Dutch
Yeah.
managers. No more.
Hey, I got my Dutch manager. I think I'm doing well right now. I'm enjoying my
Yeah.
life right now.
Yeah,
Van
Harden's
that's-
bald head is a
aye,
bit different, man.
that's
He's got
what
a
I
dent
say.
in the
Sometimes-
top of it.
Sometimes you need to get
It's
the shine. It's the right
By the way,
shine.
by the way.
Sometimes
Hey,
it's
yo,
the right
Dominic.
shine.
That's
Hey,
nice.
Musa, I got a question for you, bro.
That's nice, yeah.
Yeah.
But we said that in year 1 too. So
Ayo, so Liverpool
Go on.
fans, though, I want to know, yeah, the fact that Gravenberch is playing so well,
Baller.
why
Correct.
why couldn't Klopp get a tune out of him, but Slot can? What does that say about your gaffer?
It's the same with Gakpo, bro. It's the same with Gakpo. Like, he didn't know. Honestly, I don't think he clocked the position. Like, Gakpo, I remember Gakpo was playing left wing striker and midfield.
He was in midfield
Graven
last season at one point.
Graven Birch was used, but he wasn't being used the same way. He wasn't used the same way as well. And he wasn't being used like that as well. In the Europa League, he was playing as well, but he wasn't playing in the Premier League as much. That's what I'm trying to say to you. He played, I think, League Cup games. The guy wasn't playing. He was more of a rotation
You
kind
want
of
to know
player.
something though?
This
The
season
system helped
this season
Gravenberch.
knows, yeah.
The
This
system
season,
helped
the system
Gravenberch,
helped him.
but it doesn't.
Zubimendi,
help Jota.
Zubimendi
It
coming in
doesn't
as well.
help some of
Yeah.
these other players. Like it
100%.
helps the midfield, but it doesn't help the strikers as much. Like it's a more balanced, not crazy up and down type of game when you watch Liverpool. It's actually a lot more
100%.
boring compared to what it was last few years. A lot more boring.
Yeah. Neutrals don't like us anymore. Neutrals don't
Yeah,
like
a
us
lot more
anymore.
boring.
That's
I watch every
it's
single
like-
one of your games because I have somebody who I do a Liverpool Chelsea show with that we talk about each other's games and stuff. So,
But yeah,
Last season, you'd see 4-3 versus
I-
Fulham. You'd see 1-0 late in the game. You'd see 2-1.
Oh.
This season, not that much.
Scott, we're gonna be back tomorrow midday with a great panel. To be fair, at 12 before the build up and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I want to lose tomorrow, but Deji George and whatever Tottenham fan that wants to come my way, if you lose against this Dusty, yeah, I've got shit in the bank waiting, fam.
I
10
saw
I'll go.
some.